Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. All the sisters and brothers, peace be upon you. Exposing again, one after the other one, all the Christian dummies, apologetics. This time it's gonna be impure de coup, as French people say. One stone, two targets. Boom, boom. I used Christian Prince to expose Adam Seeker. And I exposed Christian Prince at the same time, his hypocrisy. That's why I'm here on the page of Adam Seeker, his YouTube channel. Go to his channel right now. He had a series of what is jihad? Part 9, part 10 as you see it, part 11, 12, 13. This part 14 here, that's the first time I went into this. I wasn't watching him. I had a little debate with him about a year ago. Somebody said, "Oh, you got to debate Adam Seeker. You got to debate him. He's like CP. He's Indonesian." Whatever. I smacked him in 2 minutes. He blocked me since. So I saw him that day on. It was 2 months ago, as you can see. What is jihad? Part 14. I debated him on the same topic. They had 13, 14 parts going on, him and Usama Dagduk, the liar. I killed them with one verse. I just smacked them with one verse. One verse. Chapter 9, verse 6. If one of the idol worshippers, meaning if one of the Jews or the Christians, asks for asylum while you're fighting, grant them asylum, protect them, escort them to their place to their, not yours, to their place of safety, not just to their homes. Even if they don't feel safe at home, take them wherever place they know now they're in safety. He didn't just say escort them home or escort them to a place of safety. No, to their place of safety. So that one was destroyed and they got mad. They changed, and then I called them again. Of course, they hung up. I called them again a second time. That was here. If you go down here, you see here, what is in here? You see here, War in Islam? You see part 3 here? Part 2? There's no part 1. He took it off. He took it off last night because of this debate I had with Christian Prince. Now, in this debate here that I had with him, Adam Seeker, and Usama Dagduk, they swore it was about Jacob and Israel. They said Israel is not a name of a human being anyway. They said Israel is a land, just like Israel is today. You know, they're saying in the Quran, when God said Ya Bani Israel, he's talking to the sons of the land which is called Israel, like the actual land of Israel. So I quoted them one verse. I quoted chapter 19, verse 58. When God is talking about, because what else they said, Usama Dagduk swore by his mom's grave, there is not one time Israel mentioned in the Quran other than Bani Israel, Bani Israel, Bani Israel. He said there is no one time Israel, it's only Bani Israel. So I quoted him a verse where it says, 1958, talking about the descendants of Abraham and Israel. There's no Bani Israel right there. They said, oh yeah, but they're talking about the descendant. Then, of course, we wasn't that verse. They hung up on me. I said, I got 3 more verses. I was going to quote them, especially 393, where the verse talk about both, and Bani Israel and Israel. all food was made lawful to the Bani Israel till Israel prohibited for themselves. So now we got Israel and Bani Israel in the same verse. Of course, what they can do? Nothing. So they hung up on me. The night before last, I went, maybe 3 nights ago, I went to CP's channel because he was live, and I saw Adam Seeker commenting on there. I said, okay. So I created an account, and I went in there and started messing with him. I said, hey, you said since you never let me produce the verses, here's the verse. I produced 1958, and I produced 393. So CP saw that exchange I was having with Adam, and he started commenting on this. Now I'm gonna let you just go listen to this, before the thing might be longer. But it's a long debate with CP. You're gonna laugh. I mean, I smart CP. I exposed to the thief Adam Seeker. That's why he removed his number one. Look at here. War in Islam, part 3, part 2. Then we go into what is jihad, part 15. So between what is jihad, part 15, and war in Islam, part 2, there was a war in Islam, part 1, that he removed because of what? This right here we're about to watch. All right. Let's listen to CP. Say something, CP. Christian pig. Yes, you filthy pig. You are.
I see some Muslims. I don't know. There is some argument here. Take a short talk.
Take a short talk. Take a short talk.
Is it quiet now that I am proving him here that Israel is a man?
Listen.
All food. Okay. Well, Israel is a man, but who is that man?
You hear that? He said, yes, Israel is a man, but who is that man? So he's agreeing that Israel is a man. Listen.
I have a challenge to the Abdul. I don't know if this guy is a Muslim or not. Take a short talk.
That was me. I created a new account for that. He challenging me, right? Okay.
I don't know what the conversation
I'm
is
going.
about this argument here. Anyone?
I'm going there. Okay?
Oh, Daddy here.
Okay.
How are you?
I just called.
I'm great. You was commenting on my debate with Adam Seeker and Osama Dagda. They denied that Israel was a man. Who is Israel? Hold on. First, I want you to fix the first problem. Is Israel a man or a land, according to the Quran? Well, it can be both. Okay.
His answer, it can be both. But he's gonna retract again. Just listen to him. Listen to this. This is ridiculous. He's saying, okay, Israel could be a man in the Quran or could be a land in the Quran. Well, it could be both. Yeah. Listen now. He's going to end up saying, I challenge him. Show me one verse where Israel is referred as a land. He couldn't.
Okay, let's read 393 and see if it is fixed. Let's fix that problem. Then we go to we can fix the problem if you tell me who is that man. No. They're saying that he's not a man. They're denying Israel being a human being. How you know he's a man? That's why I said read 393. My friend, I am asking you, okay, how you know he's a man? Read chapter 3, verse 93. No problem. We have it. I read it. I know it more than you. I'm asking you how you know he's a man. Can you read that? I'm asking you how you know he's a man. Can a land prohibit something? Can who?
Can a land prohibit something?
The verse is saying everything was made lawful to the children. of Israel till Israel made it unlawful.
Who is Israel?
So do you agree that that's a man now?
He tried to run.
This is not my topic now. I'm asking you.
No, you asked me.
How you know he's a man? How you know he's a man?
No. I said, how do I know he's a man? I now go to 1958.
Okay, no problem. I'm asking you how you know he's a man. Maybe this is an angel. He have kids.
Listen to this.
So he cannot be a land. So it's not a land according to those verses.
I'm not saying that. I'm asking you as a Muslim. You are a person who don't believe in the hadith, correct?
I say, how can an angel make something lawful?
You see how he trying to divert every time, 20 times, and he succeeded to divert and divert, and you will hear him. We'll go from one subject to another one to another one. He be trying though. I be resisting, but at the end of the day, it happens. That's ridiculous. Listen, he was trying to go to the hadith. Are you hadith? Are you the one who denied hadith? I ignored that. He's gonna try again. He's gonna try again and again and again and again to run away from the subject, from the main topic. Dumb ass Christian Prince.
For the Bani Israel.
Well, isn't
So
it
are you saying that an angel comes and talks to the Bani Israelis?
No, listen. You Muslims, you stole the name from the Jews, correct?
Time to run again.
No, don't run now.
Okay. The name
You
is
said
coming
it could
from
be an
where?
angel. So you agree it's not a land, it's a talking. He's
Exactly.
talking. So you said it might be an angel.
I know.
Read the
Every
comments.
Christian knew that Israel is a man. This is what the
Happy
Bible says.
Freezy, I
Stop
saw
being stupid and being silly. I'm asking you now. Israel, according to you, Israel, he is a man, and if he is, who is that man?
I said he's a man. I can quote you
Who is
four
he?
verses.
Who is he? Who is he?
So you agree that he's a man. So we can go on.
This is in the Bible. This is confirmed in the Bible.
In the Quran. No. I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm talking about, I just gave you two verses.
The Quran is stealing from the Bible, and this is why.
I just want to make sure that I can expose those two hypocrites that would not let me speak.
Listen, both of you.
You know, that Adam Sicker MF.
Listen, I don't know what the argument between you and them. I don't know what the argument is.
Because he's MF. So he's
they already stole.
Adam Sicker MF.
I'm asking you now. Listen, you are trying to hide the fact that you do not know how to answer. How you find out that this person is a man?
Now look at Adam's comment here. Is he a prophet? Is he a man? Is it a land? He said he was not a human being. Look at Adam Seeker's comment here. Right there on the comment section. Adam Seeker. Is he a prophet? Is he a man? Is it a land?
Because the verse 393 says...
That's crazy.
Let me read it. Let me get my Quran.
Now I'm going to get 393.
Okay.
393. Adam, you see, I got ways, Adam Seeker, to expose you.
Yep.
All food used to be lawful for the children of Israel until, see, here is Bani Israel. They're saying, first they said there was no Israel in the Quran, it's only Bani Israel.
Exactly.
God swear by his mom's grave that there was no one time Israel in the Quran, it's only Bani Israel. Now, listen to this.
And this is what said Israel.
All food.
Listen to this.
All
Listen
food.
to this.
Let me use it now.
Listen.
How won't he not let me read the verse to show Adam Seeker and this dog of Osama Duck who said that there was no Israel in the Quran, only Bani Israel. And here it says, here we got a verse that contains both. All food was lawful to the Bani Israel, except what Israel made unlawful for itself. But he won't let me read that.
Listen to this.
Go ahead.
Who is Israel?
Seeker.
Israel?
No, you ask two questions.
Yeah.
You ask, I'm going to answer both of your
You
questions.
see, You talk to them when you want to talk to them. You're talking to Christian Prince now. I'm asking you, who is Israel?
You ask me a question to prove that Israel is a man first, and then
no,
who
I'm
is
asking
Israel?
you how you
Yes.
know. No,
You did. It's recorded.
I said how you know. I said, repeat. Let me repeat. How you know Israel is a man?
See?
Yes. I'm about to answer the.
Wasn't the guy who said in the beginning of the video that Israel was a man? But who is it? But now he said, how do I know that Israel is a man? Now he put doubt on that. And he tried to run, then I catch him again, and he comes back again, and he runs again. Listen.
Question.
In the Quran, it says he is a man.
Okay, listen. All food used to be lawful to the children of Israel until Israel himself imposed certain prohibition on themselves.
Okay, how you know that this is a man?
Okay,
Is that clear?
I'm going to confirm it. 1958 now.
Okay.
1958.
Wait. You chose this verse to prove.
Adam Seeker, you see what I do? I expose him. Adam Seeker. Listen, boy.
You're being a kid. I'm asking you.
No, I'm not being a kid.
How you know? You are the one who asked me to read the verse. I'm asking you. Where in the verse it says that Israel is a man?
Okay, 1958. Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
He never showed.
Okay.
1958.
These are some of the prophets whom God Allah blessed. They were chosen among the descendant of Adam and the descendant of those whom we carried with Noah and the descendant of Abraham and Israel.
He's searching.
And from among those whom we guided and selected. When the revelations of the most gracious are recited to them, they fall prostrate, weeping. Now, is it clear now?
No.
Listen.
So Israel is not a man still.
Israel,
descendant of Abraham, descendant of Israel, when they hear the verses of Allah, they fall prostrate, weeping.
Listen. All the Quran, and Usama Dakdok, and all of them, they knew that the Quran says, Ya Bani Israel, children of Israel.
Now,
you are being stupid. You are misquoting them.
It's not wrong.
They say,
I'm not misquoting. They said Israel is only a land. Adam Seeker, respond. Adam Seeker.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
Who is Israel, the one you say he's a man, and you say it's clear?
No, you gotta argue first that it's a man. Before you ask me who it is, do you agree that it's a man?
How you know? No, you see, we said to you the Bible confirms he's a man. We know.
Okay, so anybody says that he's not a man is a liar. So no, are you saying that anybody saying that Israel is not a man is a liar? Are you saying that?
No. What they said to you, idiot, that in that verse, the word Israel, they are the children of Israel. So the Quran is being stupid.
No. I didn't say children of Israel. No. I said what Israel made unlawful. Israel. And the children out there.
Who is Israel?
What Israel made unlawful for the children of Israel.
Trying to run.
Who is Israel?
No, you gotta be clear. Because you're lying on me.
I'm asking you, who is Israel?
The verse has children of Israel and Israel.
I don't care. I'm asking you, who is Israel?
But why are you lying then? Why are you lying saying that the verse says children of Israel?
Are you saying, I'm not, the whole Quran saying children of Israel is stupid?
Yeah, but the verse contains both children of Israel and Israel.
Listen, I'm asking you. It says the children of Israel, correct?
And Israel, too, in the verse.
Children of Israel. Who is Israel?
And Israel. No, I said the verse is not just children
You're
of
gonna
Israel.
run. I'm gonna let you run.
Till Israel made unlawful for the children of Israel.
Exactly.
You got Israel.
Okay.
You got the children of Israel.
Wow.
We agree.
Just wow.
No, we agree first. Don't be running. Don't be trying to those cowards. They're liars. They're cowards. You know they're lying.
This is
you
not
know
my
this
topic.
dog.
We know that Israel is a man. But the verse you are quoting, the first part of it says children of Israel. So
that was a debate I had with them. Now you clarified. I only wanted to clarify.
Listen. Right now, when we say Israel, what does Israel mean?
Right now, when you say Israel, you mean in the Quran or actually in the world?
In the Quran.
In the Quran, Israel is a human being.
That's it.
This is another question.
There is not one time Israel is referred as a land in the Quran. I challenge you.
Chapter 2, verse number 40. It says, children of Israel, correct?
Children of Israel. I said there is not one time where Israel is referred as a land in the Quran. Show me one verse.
What do children of Israel mean?
Can you show me one verse where Israel is referred as a land in the Quran?
He won't.
So it's not?
Of course.
It's not. Not one time. Show me.
Liar.
Okay, I challenge you, see, pig.
Okay.
Daddy, you know I'm your daddy.
I did not make a claim, you idiot. You see, you're really stupid.
You did not. So back out then.
Watch the comment.
Back out of Israel then. You know, daddy gonna smack you. I'm gonna spank you. Daddy here.
Abdul, are you saying?
Be careful.
Are you saying
I'll put you in the corner.
Are you saying Israel is not a land?
Israel is not a land in the Quran. That's what I said.
Okay.
You're not gonna pull me one verse.
Yes, sure, Prince.
He gave the land of Israel to
I saw your comment.
Yeah, the land. You're never gonna see the land of Israel. No.
What we will see?
The blessed land. Not Israel. Never called Israel.
Show me the blessed land in the Quran.
A million times. Enter the promised land. Come on now. Enter the land.
Hold on. You just said the promised land? It says in the Quran?
Yeah.
He didn't know that.
Where?
Come on, man. When Moses took the Bani Israel out of Egypt,
okay,
he took them to Israel. He said, enter the land promised to you by God.
Hold on, you stupid. You just said he took them to Israel. You just said that.
Yeah.
Israel is a land, then you just said he took them to Israel.
Yeah, actual Israel, meaning the land. I said it's not called the Israel in the Quran. I'm clear.
You said to me, Israel is not a land, and now you just said he took them to Israel.
I said it's actually a land today, but I said it's not referred as a land in the Quran.
No.
Remember when he first asked the question, I said, are you talking about actually in the world or in the Quran? He said, in the Quran. Because I know actually in the world, if we say, what's Israel? They're going to say it's a land. We're talking about the Quran. But listen.
No.
We have, listen, bro. You expose those dummies. Now let's go. Let's move on.
No. We will not move on. I got you from your tail. You just said Moses took them to Israel. Not now. Moses.
To the actual Israel, which is called the promised land in the Quran, not referred as Israel, but as the promised land. I'm clear.
But you said Moses took them to Israel, correct?
Yes.
What was the name of the land in the time of Moses? Why you call it?
It was no name for it.
But you call it Israel.
We actually call it Israel. That's why I said took them to Israel. Come on, listen, man. Let me smack you, bro.
You said Moses took them
I just smacked those two. I'm glad that you confirmed that Israel is a man, not a land.
No, you see, everybody
that
knows
was lying.
You are not busting anyone. You are an idiot.
Adam Seeker. Now I want to move on with you. Now I want to smack you too. Pow.
Behave yourself. So I'm asking you now. If your Quran is a book of God, what Israel means?
Israel is a human being. Israel doesn't have to mean anything.
What it means?
Like what Moses means. Like what Muhammad means. Like what Abraham means. It's just a name.
Don't answer the question by a question. I'm asking
just trying to run away from
who is
questions.
the one who called him Israel?
I know he's referred to Israel. Well, is it God that called him Israel? Or is his mom that called him Israel? Or his dad that called him Israel? There's one person.
It's an embarrassment as usual. What Israel means?
There's two people that I know God have chosen the name for them. That's Jesus and John and Yahya. That's the only two people God said.
Okay. So
call him Jesus.
Who is Israel?
I don't know who called him Israel, but his name is Israel. God uses names.
No, the Quran say is Israel is Jacob?
Oh, that's the debate you want to bring. Oh, CP, you just have to say it, CP.
Abdul.
So CP. You want to know is Israel is Jacob? Of course, CP.
Of course. How you know that? How you know?
You was headed to how Israel is, how God is calling Jacob Israel, or how Muslims are calling Israel Jacob. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you why. It's clear in the Quran.
Okay, it's clear in the Quran. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
of course.
You can see when God refers to Israel, or when God refers. You see, God is saying.
Yeah, you see, he won't even let you, because you were trying to say so many words because you know he's going to cut you off. I was going to say there's a difference when God refers to Israel in the Quran and when he refers to Jacob in the Quran. Jacob is that beautiful person, with knowledge, been inspired by God, and who can feel everything. He knows his son is going to be protected by Allah. He never doubted. He trusted God all the way. He knew, his other sons were bad, but he just a humble guy. But Israel is criticism. God using Israel to criticize Israel in the Quran, or to just talk about his zuriyat. Listen, but he won't, every time he cut me off.
Chapter 3, verse 93, that we just read, everything was made lawful for the Bani Israel till Israel's prohibits. When he thought now he's so big that he can prohibit what God have made lawful, that he fought God, that he won against God. You see, now he called himself. You will never see. You will never. No, hold on. Let me smack you, brother. Hey, no, daddy. Say no, daddy. Say daddy. Daddy. Hey, don't you ever call me Abdul. I'm your daddy.
Are you saying Israel, he fought with Allah?
Am I your daddy or not? Did you call me daddy before or not?
You just said he fought with Allah.
Daddy cool, right?
Are you saying that?
Am I daddy cool or not?
You are son of Muta. Answer. Are you
I said,
that,
let me answer your question. You asked me a question. How is Israel Jacob?
Okay. Where do you get this information from? That because of that, Allah made his name Israel. Go ahead.
Yes, I said.
Where it says
You forgot.
Where Abdul, potato? Where it says that? Stop.
I'm about to tell you, bro.
You will never let me speak.
I started. Don't cut me off. You see now you're getting nervous again. Wait.
You are here for
Stop all that shit, brother. Let me speak. Now you're getting nervous. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the night. Oh Lord.
Everybody heard you saying.
Oh Lord. I remembered under
He fought with Allah. He thought he is big.
How could I ever forget the first time? Bro, let me tell you how Jacob became Israel.
Exactly. You did already. Don't repeat.
He will never let me.
You said he fought with Allah. He thought he is big.
No, I never said that.
First, now, I did. Don't finish up my sentence. You ask me a question. Give me 2 minutes. I answer.
You said he fought
He
with
thought.
Allah.
He didn't fight. He thought. Listen, God is telling you, you guys are thinking that he went and fought God because your God is so weak. This is what he did. Listen.
What he thought.
Listen what he did. What he did, he prohibits what Allah made lawful. Read the verse. All things were made lawful for the Bani Israel till Israel made it unlawful. How the heck Israel gonna make lawful what God made make unlawful what God made lawful?
Okay, I want you to stop.
Rebellious.
Abdul, if you don't mind.
See,
You said
today, like I told you.
All things lawful. Is that including pork?
Everything was made lawful.
Is it clear?
Including pork.
Read the verse, bro. Read the
I'm
verse.
asking you, including pork.
All means all, bro.
Exactly.
All means all.
I'm saying, can you say it, please? Is it including pork?
Words. Do you know what words means? Words.
No, I do not know. You tell me. Does it
Do you know the difference? Okay, words. Words, listen.
Including, does it mean
Over here, we're talking about when Israel was alive. For Israel to be able to prohibit. Listen.
He forbid himself when he died. Abdul,
That's it. So
including pork?
now, by the time Jesus came, by the time Moses came, listen, bro.
Don't jump to Jesus and Moses. Come on, I'm asking you. Did he make
The man. Cut him off.
for the Jews eating pork?
For Bani Israel, before everything was made lawful for them. Before, in the time of Israel,
Can you say it?
Listen.
Can you say it? Can you say it?
Everything, including pork, everything means everything, brother.
So how the Quran says that eating pork is najis? Pork is najis.
It become prohibited. Listen.
How it became najis? No, this
in
is
the time of Israel, listen, let me tell you, brother. Can I speak now? You see now you're getting Adam seekers. Now you're getting Adam's tactics.
Okay, hold on. No. Listen. You can laugh.
Let me speak now.
Okay.
Let me speak. I will tell you. The pork is now najis for them to eat.
Who?
You're the one that said it's najis. Allah said, don't eat pork. You're the one that the Bible says it's najis. The Quran never said that the pork is najis. The Bible does.
So why the Quran forbidden it?
The Quran only said it's prohibited before it was ended. Listen to me. It was allowed, and then at one point it was only the grease that was prohibited to them of pork.
Okay.
Then the fat. Then they start violating everything. Did you know that to the Muslims it's not the meat? It's only the meat that is prohibited. It's the meat of the pork, not the fat.
Why you are going in circle? Is pork is filthy? If it's not, why it's
the pork
forbidden?
is filthy according to your Bible, not to the Quran.
Why it's forbidden?
What is filthy is you worshiping Jesus. The pork is not filthy.
Abdul Potato, you remember you open your camera and
show me one verse where God said, show me one verse in the Quran where God said that the pork is filthy.
Why the pork is forbidden in Islam?
Okay, that's it. Because we don't ask why. God said it's prohibited, not the pork. The meat.
Why?
The meat.
Why?
The meat.
Why? The pork is not meat. The pork is not meat.
I said the meat. M-E-A-T. Meat.
But isn't it the pork is meat you're eating?
Not the fat.
I'm asking you about pork. Stupid. I'm asking you about pork. Why
you
pork
gotta make a distinction between the meat of the pork and the fat of the pork.
Why? Okay, you said that nowhere in the Quran it says that the pork is najis. It's filthy.
It is said the pork is najis in your filthy book.
But not in my book, not in your book.
Not in my book.
Hung up.
The verse in front of you, watch it.
Bring it.
Here we go.
Yes, Lisa. Wow.
Chapter 6,
Watch
verse
this.
number 145.
Watch this.
Yes, read it.
Regis.
Rajas, not nudges.
I did.
Rajas.
Say, I find not that which is revealed unto me.
Listen,
let me read.
He don't want me to read the verse.
Before you read it, you know what?
See, he just had the verse.
Listen,
He gonna change translation.
Let me read the verse.
That fit
Let me read the
his
verse.
agenda, and he won't find it.
What translation are you reading?
Hey, Christians, you see what I do?
See,
That's what I do.
he just brought. Look at him
What
laughing.
translation are you reading?
Look at the Christians laughing at him.
Tell me the chapter.
What?
Tell me you know what I'm reading. Tell me the chapter.
What
Hey,
translation?
see? Oh, now you're getting nervous. What I told you.
Yeah. So if you are answering me
I
without
told
even
you.
knowing the
That's
chapter,
what I
you are
do.
an-
This
you
sound
are answering me
gritty
without knowing the
That's
chapter.
what I do.
came to my
You will
channel.
never finish a debate with me. You're gonna jump from a monkey to donkey
Exactly.
to hunky to
Yes.
Yankee.
Yes.
That's what you
Read
do.
it, Abdul.
Changing
Abdul.
debates.
What a boy.
One guy
See,
mentioned it.
I find
How
not in
how
that which has been inspired to me anything forbidden to be eaten by one who wishes to eat it unless it's the dead animal, blood running, or the flesh of swine. For that surely is impure.
Son of Mother, you say nowhere in the Quran it says it's najis.
That impure is not najis. Najis means filthy. Impure.
exactly?
Listen, it's not najis. Filthy
You
and
see,
impure. Listen. Don't
you don't know what to do.
confuse najis
You're
and
just
impure.
laughing.
The word is not najis, bro. That say najis.
You got
That
caught.
say najis.
So listen, you do not know who's Israel.
I said,
You do
does
not
it
know
say
why he's called
najis in
Israel.
Arabic? Listen,
Abdul,
does it say
okay, go
najis in Arabic?
Listen,
No.
let us-
It say
let us-
impure.
let us-
Why are you
hold
lying?
on. Oh, it
Why
says
you laughing?
impure. It says impure. It says impure.
Is
Okay.
that
We can
najis?
go. Listen,
Is that najis?
Can we go?
Is that najis?
Answer the
No,
question.
is the word najis?
He
Yes,
lied.
Rich,
No.
Rich son, you stupid.
He said,
Okay,
yes.
that's
Is that
not
What
najis?
translation you are reading? What translation you are reading?
I said, is that najis? He said, yes, it's rajis. Is that najis? Yes, it's rajis.
I said, you don't say najis.
That's
Okay,
ridiculous.
You
what's the
say
word najis?
impure.
What
Impure and najis and filthy.
In English is not my
Even
problem.
in English, bro.
Even Adam
Even
Seeker
in
gonna write it
English.
down.
Don't
Adam
call me
said it
bro. I
somewhere.
am not your bro. You are stupid.
Adam
You
Seeker
are
said it
you are
somewhere.
my son.
The word is
Hey,
rajis.
I should have called you son.
Where is it
Am
at?
I not your daddy?
What is impure mean?
Am I not your daddy?
What impure means? Son of mother. No, you are not my
Impure. Okay.
Maybe it's after.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
teach you
that.
again. I'm gonna give you get another English class. Okay, I'm gonna make you the distinction. Okay,
What impure mean?
impure means something that does not fit the quality
Look at the guy from
of
Senegal,
being eaten.
Jules Sambu. Jules
It's
Sambu, you
impure.
laughing. You keep
Let
laughing.
me teach you, bro.
Retaan la rek.
Please, just let me teach you.
Ngay worship
I know.
nit.
No, impure mean does not fit the quality.
Please, just let me define you. Let me teach you some English, please.
Yes.
Please, just let me define you. Something that is mixed with foreign material is not pure.
Like what? Like
Something like if you hold on. If you take some milk straight from the cow or straight from the goat or whatever, and you pour anything else than even if you would put another milk from another animal, it become impure. It's not that quality. It's not that original thing. When you mix something into something else, it become impure. You hear me?
Okay. So now we mix we mix the pig with
now what is najis now? Let me tell you what's najis now. Now let me tell you what's filthy.
Abdul.
Now you don't know what's filthy? No. You are confusing impurity.
Abdul,
and filth.
Can we open the interpretation for the verse? Is it okay?
You see, you can purify something that is not
I'm asking you.
Listen to me.
Impure. Everybody knows what impure means.
Yep. He didn't let me finish the.
Because it's
Yes, he didn't let me finish the sentence. Although you can purify something that is impure, but something that is filthy, there's nothing you can do. Nothing. And it's filthy. But when it's impure, you can purify it. So filthy, najis, is different from impure, rajis. Liar.
Pure. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what makes the pig impure?
God made it impure. God built it the way it's not impure. It's not pure for you.
Okay, but you just said, okay, I'm going to read for you something. You tell me what it means. Chapter 5, verse number 90, it says that wine
He changing again.
gambling, idols, etc. They are rich. The same word used in that place.
Yes.
Okay, what is the wine being impure?
The wine. Do you know how the wine is made?
How?
That's the nastiest thing you can ever see in your life. You mix some stuff, you let them sit for days, for years, for months. They say the oldest is the best.
What do you mean they mix some stuff? What do you mean they mix? What mix what?
They take raisins, they take raisins, right? They do some stuff with it, they get the liquid out of it.
They press it.
What? Hold on.
They're gonna ferment it.
Hold on, Abdul.
They're gonna ferment the raisins.
When you get injured,
You've been drinking alcohol, you even don't know how it's made.
They use
Do you know-
alcohol to make.
Do you know how alcohol is made?
Alcohol, Abdul.
Do you know how alcohol is made?
They use alcohol to make.
I said, do you know how alcohol is made? See, big.
They use alcohol to make your.
Adam Seeker, you see? Hey, Christian, you see what I do? I said, do you know how alcohol is made?
So now we got you busted. It says here clearly.
It's not.
Till we get lost.
Listen to me,
This is
CP.
alcohol. This is alcohol, you idiot. It's alcohol. How alcohol can be impure, you donkey? It's alcohol, the one who kills bacteria and germs.
No, that's not God. That one is not empty. That one God said you can use that. There is some good benefits for that to be to treat diseases. It's impure to be drinking.
Okay.
It's impure to be drinking. Listen.
Impure.
Impurity. Listen.
Okay, so
God said you can use that alcohol to treat diseases, to sanitize, to do stuff. There's some benefits into that. It's not impure for that, but it's impure to go through your throat, into your stomach. But it can heal your wounds. If you got wounded, you can put alcohol in it and take care of it.
Look at the Senegalese guy.
verse in the Quran saying that the pig
It's
are
filthy.
filthy. Okay.
No verse says that the meat of the pig is filthy.
You in the front of everybody. Can we open an Islamic interpretation you accept?
Interpretation? What do you mean interpretation?
You do
You
not know
read
what
a verse
interpretation
and now you wanna, the verse says it's impure and now you wanna interpret it to make it say it's najas?
to understand what it means. We want to understand what it means. Act like a
You
man.
see,
Not like
guys, the verse is telling you cannot
So
find the
if
word
we
najas
open-
in there.
If we open the interpretation, for
What is the word for najas?
That's what they do. You got two words in Arabic, rajasun and najas. You saying that's the same? In no way. You got two translations in English, filthy and impure. You saying it's the same? That's ridiculous. And some did ask, yeah, impure means no. Did say impure means filth or filthy? Are you serious? Anything filthy is probably 99.9% impure, but not anything impure is filthy. Right? You know that. Filthy is a higher degree. When it's filthy, there's nowhere to fix it. When it's impure, you can fix it. You can purify something that is not pure. But something that is nasty, you throw it away. You know it.
They will agree with
Hold
you,
on.
correct?
What is the word for filthy? It's najas, right?
Okay, let me ask you.
Okay. What is the word for impure?
You don't want to listen.
What is the word for impure?
I had to push him.
Najis.
See
No,
that?
you're a liar. I want to make a video out of this. Say it again.
Here we go.
Repeat it.
Here we go. It's in front of you. Here we go. I will put it. Here we go.
I want to say it 3 times.
Okay. I will show it to you 10 times. Here we go. You're a donkey. Like the rest of you. Here we go. Chapter 9, verse number 28. This is why they are not allowed to.
Pull the Arabic. Pull the Arabic.
You don't know Arabic, you donkey. What Arabic? You know
Pull the Arabic. It's rajism. And no even noon in the thing.
It is
There's
najis
no
in
noon.
the donkey, not rajis.
There's no even noon in the word.
Read it. You say it. Some were najis.
Where's the
Some were
noon?
najis mean You said,
where is the noon here?
Stop talking. Show me where
is the noon? I said, where's the noon?
It's in front of you.
Hey, where's the noon? Show me the noon in there.
Donkey, najis, impure.
No. No. You liar. Where's the noon here?
It's in front of you.
You a damn liar.
It's in front of you, donkey.
It's a ja. No. It's Rajisun. It's a oh my God.
Donkey, listen, Abdul. Are you listening? I said to you, is the word najis mean impure?
Bro,
you said, show me.
The dot cannot be in the bottom. If the dot is in the bottom, it cannot be a knot. Listen, you're lying. Hey, where's Ahmad? Ahmad. Where's Ahmad? No, I'm going to expose you in front of the Arab. That's why I said Al-Arab wa shatu Quran when you you're the worst in disbelieving hypocrites. You're here falsifying. Show me the moon. Zoom into it. Zoom into it. Zoom into it. Zoom into it, bro. I will expose you, donkey. No, zoom. Take that one word, copy it, and zoom into it. That one word. In front of you is the word najis. Zoom into it so the word can see it. The word najis mean impure. Where do you see najis there? It's in front of you. Read it. Read the verse. Chapter 9, verse number 20. Read it in Arabic. Oh boy. وإن يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما المشركون النجس, you donkey. Stupid. Yes. It's in front of you. Mushrikun. Yeah.
Exactly.
So why are you saying this talking about pork?
Exactly. The pork now are mushriks.
You donkey.
The pork now are associated partners to God. The pork, because he switched verses. I thought he was talking about 6:145, but he put 9:28, and he's gonna run again away from this verse. It's najis in 9:28, and rajusun in chapter 6 verse 145. Yes, verse 145.
You said to me, najis does not mean impure.
I said filthy. This is not impure. This is filthy.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. What translation you are reading?
I said you are filthy. The mushriks are filthy. That's not. I am talking about where. No. Listen to me. Listen.
In front of you. Does it say the word najis impure?
I am talking about now. Why don't you get the word? I want you to go. I want you to go get the word.
We can't talk this. Here we go. Guys, it's in front of you. Does it say?
You're gonna mute me, of course.
Between two brackets, impure? Does it say that? He said it's different word. He said that najis is not the same as regis.
It's not. Everybody knows it.
That one, the translation
and if you, as an Arab guy, trying here to insist of saying that najis and rajas is the same, I mean, you're just exposing yourself more and more. Seriously. It can't be the same. It's two different words. It cannot be the same.
It says impure.
It says impure. That's what you're looking for. Somebody who is
impure.
Look. It says impure.
I had to mute you because you think by talking too much you can cover up. You say there's no verse in the Quran says that pork is dirty, filthy. You stupid son of Muta. The mushrikun,
Uncut.
They are not allowed to get into Mecca because they are najis. Between two brackets, this is your stupid Muslim translation, which I don't agree with it.
Listen.
Says impure.
He said he don't agree with it. It says impure, but he does not agree with it. But he's going to claim it. He does not agree with the translation, and I'm going to get him. Watch. Listen.
We go back to the other verse, son of Muta. Here it says
Rajisun.
Rajisun.
Yes. That's the one I thought he was showing. Rajisun. That's impure right here.
And then we will ask you.
But I'm not going to get him. Listen. I'm going to get him big time.
It doesn't mean filthy. Okay. We go to the other verse. The mushrikun, are najis. What it's mean between two brackets, impure. I ask him 1,000 times what translation
between brackets.
So we can see it. Let us read the translation.
Between bracket,
You will see
impure.
that both of them, they are coming as impure. He loved too much to cover his pain. We will put you back so we can love. So listen to me. He did not know how he can prove to us that Israel is really a man, except he is saying that the Quran says
CP.
Listen,
CP.
Abdul.
CP.
Children. Okay.
Stop muting me. Stop muting me. I'm saying that Najis and Rajas is the same.
I'm asking you, what translation you like?
Is Rajas and Najis the same? Okay, let me read it.
It is the same.
What verse is it?
It is the same.
What verse is that?
This is your translation.
Surah Tawbah, verse 28, right?
Yeah. What translation are you reading?
928.
Why you don't want to tell me translation you're reading?
Because you translated from your day one. I heard you 1,000,000 times. Listen. Let me speak now.
What translation now you are reading?
I'm using your own translation. You Christian Prince. 1,000,000 times. Listen. Can I speak? I am using your translation. Christian Prince's translation.
No problem.
You said 1,000,000 times. Rock Christians say 1,000,000 times. Adam Seeker 1,000,000 times. Allah said we are najis, we are filthy. You said it 1,000,000 times.
Right?
Exactly. Okay.
He said exactly. Now, he be saying it. He be translating the verse right. And the verse is translated right. It doesn't mean impure. It means filthy. Said he been saying it. Rob Christian be saying it. Adam Seeker be saying it. Sam Shamoon. All of them. What's his name? David Wood. All of them. Allah said is saying that Christians are najis. The verse didn't say Christians. It said mushriks. You could be a Muslim being a mushrik. You could be a Christian. Definitely Christians are mushriks. But there is some Muslims that are mushriks. They associate partners to God. And Jews are mushriks. So Jews are mushriks. Christians are mushriks. The Jews are doing just what most of the Muslims are doing. Associating partners to God. Mushriks.
Okay, so now why you want to change now?
Exactly.
I'm not.
Oh, he was lying all this time?
Exactly.
Christian was lying all this time? Adam Seeker was lying all this time? All you Christians are lying all this time? Now, on 2022...
Let me mute you again.
You see, he had to mute me. He said, which translation do you want? I said, I take yours. I take CP's translation. You translated already. And I'm taking yours translation. No, now he's denying his translation. He go for the translation that he says himself he does not agree with. That's the BS. That's how bad I heard him.
I just said which translation I don't agree with.
I said I am using your translation. You translated that way. Adam Seeker translated that way. Christian translated that way.
Listen. Okay, guys, listen.
He muted me again.
I say all Quran translation is false. How many times I said that?
Okay.
Never take Muslim translation.
So all Quran translations are false. Now you bring in a translation that is false, and you're rejecting your own translation because I got you caught. If this one is false, it's saying impure. So it's not it. Yours is good one. You saying najis means filthy. But you're rejecting it. Now you're taking the one that you know is false, and you're rejecting yours that is the truth. That's Christian Prince.
They are cowards. They are liars. They are fabricators. Not a single translation in the Quran is true.
Look at them. Look at the comments.
Everybody knows what I say.
Look at the
I'm
comments.
asking you, can you prove to me from your own translation, name the translation you accepted?
Look at the comments.
The Quran says filthy in both.
Anna Maria.
I'm reading your word.
Time to get lost.
It's your translation, you donkey. This is not my translation. This is not me. I just said I don't agree with it.
They heard.
Are you blind? Are you stupid?
They heard. Lisa, look.
I don't agree with it.
You heard. RP. You heard. Carolina. You heard.
The Muslim, they put the word impure. You donkey. So now, in the front of everybody, what translation you like me to put in the screen? Tell me. What translation Abdul, what translation you like me to put in the screen?
Listen.
Christian Prince, you got
What
caught
translation
by.
you like me to put in the screen?
I said your translation. You.
My translation
The
is
Christian's translation.
Okay, let me remove it.
He don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear about his translation.
What translation you accept? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Because 1,000 times you accept the translation of the guy who changed the Quran.
What?
What's his name? Let me remember his name. Rashad Khalifa.
Yes.
We go to Rashad Khalifa because he will not tell me. He will insist. Because any translation we go to is going to get him busted.
Listen.
Give me a second. Here you go. Rashad. And he said that Rashad Khalifa did not
Hopefully he's gonna find it there translated as impure, right? Because he's thinking that I am running away from Rashad's translation. I just was making it easier for him since he's translated the verse already, and I agree with him on the translation that not just means filthy. So I just said I'm gonna use your translation, easier. No. Now he's thinking he's looking for any translation that might say impure for najis. Look, watch. He's gonna find a worse translation, worse than filth. Watch.
We all use it because before he mentioned it.
Find it, CP.
And he was reading from it.
See pig.
Let's see, 145.
Watch.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's gonna switch verses first. That's what he did the first time. I got confused.
This is Rashad Khalifa translation.
This time I caught him.
I'll put it in the screen.
Come on, C-Pig. Quick. Yep, that's a comedy show that I do now. I smack him. People laugh. They don't know what to react. Listen to him.
Your favorite translation is in the screen.
Now he's gonna bring me back.
Chapter 6.
He had me muted all this time. I'm gonna catch him again, switching verses. He tried to show the najis translation, and he tried to make it say impure.
6145.
Yeah.
I thought you was 928.
Do you accept Rashad Khalifa or not? Before we start.
Of course. So
of course.
Our 928.
What else you accept? What else you accept?
928. I thought that you was reading 928 first.
Exactly. Because najis isn't 928. Najis is not on 6145.
Just get lost, man. I mean, you see,
He hung up.
They are just a bunch of kids.
I got him caught.
I said 1,000 times, you son of Muta. Okay, you want to go to 9? Let us go to 9, you idiot. Here we go.
Go ahead.
You are just a kid. I called you ultimate Ford for a reason. You donkey. Here we go. 9.
That be stuck with it now. I don't know why.
Now read it for us, son of Muta. Here we go. Are you happy now? This is 928. Read it. You said, of course I accept it. Go ahead.
It's worse than najis here.
That's worse than filthy. Listen.
It says what?
I'm reading here. I can read it. Listen, I'm reading from my book here.
You said najis mean filthy.
Listen, 928.
You said
all you
najis
believe.
mean filthy.
Listen, I'm reading it. Rashad Khalifa's translation. 928. All you who believe the idol worshippers are polluted. It's worse.
It is worse.
Okay.
They shall not be permitted to approach.
What polluted mean? What polluted
polluted
mean?
is a mix. It's worse than najis.
It is pollution. Is it contaminated? Is it contaminated?
See?
Contaminated completely.
Oh shit.
Completely killing.
Okay.
To the point of killing somebody.
Okay, hold on.
He asked, is it contaminated? I said contaminated to the point of killing. Now he's gonna claim after that that I am the one that's saying it means contaminated. Not just contaminated. It's not only contaminated. Something might be contaminated, so it's impure, but it's not dangerous. But when it is najis, it's contaminated to the point of becoming like a poison or something. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
Everybody heard you saying it is contaminated totally, correct?
Yes. To the point of killing.
Yes.
Okay,
to the point of killing someone.
Let us go now.
If
let
you
us go
eat
now
it,
to verse number. Let us go now to verse number 65.
No. You said it says
Impure.
it's not pure. Did he lie?
Yep. He said, Rashad Halifa translated as impure. We went there. It says polluted. You are polluted. Christians, you are polluted. 9:28. You are not only nasty, not only impure, but contaminated to the point of becoming a danger for the people. You polluted. Nasty.
Did you lie?
Listen. Here we go. Listen, Salah Fatah. Here we go. Everybody heard you saying it is contaminated.
Oh, what did I do? I took the comments
off. Let's go
off.
to the chapter, which you say it doesn't say that, CD. Chapter 6. Here we go. 145. You son of Muda, coward. You see, kid. You have no honor. You have no dignity. It's in front of you. It says polluted, you donkey.
Polluted.
You are the one who said to me.
But he got me muted though.
Contaminated. Whatever you want.
See, now he acting like I'm the one that said the word the first time. No, he brought up the word in. Now he acting like he never heard of it. He said it right the first time, but now he's playing so to say that I'm the one that brought the word. That's how just sneaky and sleek tried to be. No, bro, you can't, dummy.
One who explained it to me saying that it's in front of you. It says that this food is forbidden for you, and the pig is forbidden for you.
See?
Why?
People teaching him.
Because of the following reason. What is the reason? Do you see it? Why it is forbidden for you? Potato. The same exact word you choose to explain. I mean, why those stupid people, they don't see? Why they cannot read?
I've been waiting for him.
Why it's forbidden?
It's another minute or two, I don't know. He's gonna make me wait for too long, but I'm still waiting. I know every time he comes back, I'm gonna smack him. No doubt.
Chapter 6, verse number 145, where they say the word mean impure. We said to him, what impure mean? He said it's mixed. He said that it's mixed with something, is not pure. Now, we saw in the translation and we asked him, is the same word as najis? He said, no. Najis mean filthy. Filthy. Okay, so najis mean filthy. Regis mean impure. Yes, there's a huge difference. Okay, so let us go to Rashad Khalifa translation. Is the word najis is filthy? You just said no, it's not. It is polluted. We go to chapter 6, verse 145. Why it's forbidden? Because it is contaminated. Oh,
Contaminated means impure, brother.
And by the way, if you read the translation here, you will see something stupid. This is chapter 6. Listen carefully.
Listen.
This is chapter 6, verse number 145. If we go here.
I'm waiting. Uncut,
Say,
CP.
say Muhammad, I did not find any of the following, etc., it is ridges. Okay? And he mentioned the word the swine, the flesh of a swine. For that surely is impure. Okay? We go here to Rashad Khalifa.
That's what I said. The pork is impure.
What is the swine?
The mushriks are najas. He don't know what to do. He's just jumping right and left from translation. He's not basing it in Arabic. He's basing it in translation.
What a scandal.
See? He will not find where najas is translated impure. He cannot find it.
Let's go back.
Rajas, yes, impure. But najas, he can't. Filthy.
You said the word pig. The meat
Yes.
of a pig, for it is contaminated. I asked him what the word polluted means. He said it is contaminated.
No, you said so. I said you said contaminated, and I said contaminated to the point of killing. So you said it. Don't lie. You got a video. Don't be lying.
What the word, guys? Here we go. This is the link. You can open both of them. This is the translation he accepted, and he said, of course he accepted.
Just put me back in. I must smack you.
We said what rajas mean.
And that be it.
We open Rashad Khalifa. Rashad Khalifa said, it is polluted. We ask Prophet Ultimate Ford.
No.
What polluted mean?
No.
He says contaminated.
Rashad Khalifa polluted said it in 928. Not on, you see? Now he's switching.
Verse 145. Why we cannot eat pigs? Because it's contaminated.
You see? You see how he's using 645 twice and acting like he was talking about 928?
So let us bring him back for a second.
Listen.
So Ultimate Ford, did you agree or not?
See, I've been here waiting.
Exactly.
Is it the same or not?
You see, it's so easy for you to mute. So easy.
For sure, because you don't let me talk.
Because you're a coward. Only cowards do that. You see, I've been here. Listen
You're
now.
gonna meet me again.
Shut up. Here we go. You want
See?
to let me? You see? You want to fight. You want to
muted
argue
me.
by fighting, but you don't want to answer the question. I will put you back. I want the answer. You are the one who said that the word polluted means contaminated. You said that contaminated. That did not mean. You are the one who chose that word. This is the same.
By Allah, he
chapter
chose the
61,
word.
you said it does not mean CP. It says impure.
You can listen to his thing.
Najis mean filthy. Rijis mean impure. But you don't speak Arabic. We said to you, what translation you accept? You accept Rashad Khalifa? You said, yes, sure. I ask you, when we read 928, you see, I have to repeat because you are so filthy coward to answer the question. What chapter 928 saying when he meant polluted? You said contaminated. You said that word. Now, I will put you back. Don't make a drama again and tell me, did Rashad Khalifa get you busted? The mic is yours.
Rashad Khalifa get you busted. You said Rashad Khalifa says impure. Do you see the word impure out there?
No, I did not say that.
That's what you said. You said I didn't want to read because it says impure.
No.
Let's go to Rashad Khalifa. You was expecting to find impure in there, and you find najis in there.
No.
Exactly.
No. Coward. Again, let us go back. Here we go. It says polluted. You don't. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
What's wrong with
Polluted, I said it worse than
It's recorded, you idiot.
polluted is worse than filthy.
I ask you.
Or about the same.
What translation you accept? Do you accept?
It did not say impure.
You refuse to tell me.
It say polluted.
Because you're afraid from the answer. So we went and we opened Rashad Khalifa.
Oh my
because you told
God,
me
this
before.
guy.
After repeating myself 1,000
This
times,
guy is
which one you
pity,
accept.
man. Pity.
And you mentioned before that Rashad Khalifa you accept. A person
Petty.
accepts the Quran. No problem. So we went to Rashad Khalifa. And the Rashad Khalifa, he said that those people who they are kuffar,
Najis.
there is a reason for them not to come to the
Not the kuffar, the mushriks.
to Mecca, Because they are polluted, not impure.
Not kuffar.
The word impure he did not use.
Mushriks.
Polluted. Let us put it back again. Potato. I wish we can zoom in this website. We cannot more than this. So the idol worshipper are polluted.
Yes, idol worshippers, not kuffars.
What polluted mean? You said contaminated. You said that. We go back now to the other verse. He used the word contaminated. Stupid. It's in front of you. Why we cannot eat pigs? What the reason we cannot eat pigs?
Uncut, see pig.
You see, guys, the stupid.
I don't even want to cut you off. I let you mute me, but I'm not muting you while I could. I'm gonna let you speak.
To the million time. Those who will do the video later, please make a music about it in Russian. Ultimate Fard explained what the word polluted means. He said it is contaminated.
Guess what? It's been 3 days. None of the Christians, none of them posted this video. It's been 3 days now.
So Abdul, let me put you back for the last time.
That's it, for the last time. Listen.
You are laughing at yourself. Everybody knows.
Listen.
Everybody says, can I speak now? Can I speak now? You spoke for 20 minutes. You muted me. Now, can I speak now?
Okay, go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay. You can back it up. You can rewind it.
Yep.
You was expecting to find the word impure.
Just shut up, son of a. Just get out of here.
That's it.
We have you recorded. We do not have anymore.
That's it.
You expect.
You expecting
to find the word impure.
Exactly. You went there trying to find impure, you did not find impure. Bottom line is, I expose you, and you helped me expose Adam Seeker, who went and removed his video. His war in Islam, #1, is gone. Gone. That's what I do. And I expose you, all of you. Look at these comments. I mean, that was just ridiculous. Yes, he's mentally sick. That's all they had to say. Because, I mean, they got hurt. All of them. They had to come to a couple of them came to my channels, commenting on different videos. Why are you coming there to think? Why are you following thing? Are you gay? Are you this? That's what they had. Look at Sophia Brown. He's sick. That's all they got. Because there's one girl. What's her name? I want to see her name. I think she's a girl. Maybe by the end, maybe she was not there because she got tired of CP being whooped. The one said, "Oh my God, CP is gonna lose." There's comments like that. But there's the one. She's so embarrassed. Something. I was following her comments. I'm trying to find. He's gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm laughing all the time. I forget her name. I mean, she was so embarrassed. She was all of them. I mean, all of them were. It's just what it is. So we're gonna expose Christian Prince. We're gonna expose the liars. We're gonna expose the human worshippers. You know, Jesus said, "I can on my own do nothing. The only true God is the Father. I can do nothing on my own, and that's your God who got killed, a God that died." Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I forget the name of the girl, but it's her, Tatiana SCC. Thank you for being so passionate. Follow her comments. I mean, she was so embarrassed. She just, I swear to God, she was crying. She was just crying. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon all of you. Long video.